Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought of bringing you to my garden so that you see how it looks like before we plant for the new season. I thought it's a good idea to show you how the garden looks like just before we plant the new garden. Last year we looked at it when it was dying, all the crops and already grown, but right now we're just pulling it down slowly, but by the end of this month we'll pull everything down and bring up a new garden. So come with me as we look at what's remaining in the garden, because I've actually not been actively gardening. I've just been letting everything grow, whatever is growing, grow, volunteer fruits, I eat them, and then now I'm going to plant a new garden in the next month when it rains. So the first thing we have here is a lemon balm. This is a herb. It's not going to go down. You're just going to trim all of it and then pile up manure and compost so that it sprouts a new one. Then this is spinach. We've had this one for so long, so this one is also going down all of it. This is oregano. This is a herb. And here we have radish. Not radish, sweet rocket. This is a vegetable. It's a salad. So and this one is leek. We grew it in the last growing season. Still okay, but it's going to go down. Everything is going to go down. This one is spinach. All over here and here we all add spinach. Down here we are piling manure and compost because we are trying to have a Nordic garden, but we will see what will happen before the planting season. This is kumawiki. Over there we have some herbs. Here we have that's lavender. This was zucchini. We've had a good meal out of it, and now it's almost gone. That's lavender herb. And over there we have sage. We are going to cut all the leaves and let it sprout a new one. We're also starting propagating our herbs, and I'll make a video when I'm doing that. Next we have here, we have kales. There used to be kales there, all going down. That was beans. Beans never disappoint us. We just harvested those ones and they did well. Here we have peppers. Still have a fruit or two, but it's time. It's just time for them to go. This is a banana. This banana is about to produce. This one here, and yeah, this one is not going anywhere. All this was celery. It's all going down because we want a new one. Here we had peas, minji. Those are the last ones of it. And here we had more spinach, more spinach. Here we had a lot of terere. We had like a forest of terere here. It's all gone now. We're just piling manure so that we can have new ones or let the seeds that fell there reproduce more terere for us. Then all these containers have been emptied. They are ready for replanting. This is a new spinach. This one will remain. And that's a chives container. All going to go down. This is my watering pipe, the one I used to water my crops. And all that was spinach, colored Swiss chard. All that will go down now. We've waited for it for so long to produce seeds. It hasn't produced, so it's going to go down. This is a sugarcane. Miwa. This one will remain. It's not going anywhere. All those are herbs. Here we have tarragon, we have lemon balm, we have strawberries, we have ordinary mint, we have thyme over there. Here we have parsley, and there we have that's lavender. It's another type of lavender. All these ones will be trimmed so that they can reproduce a new one. Here we have kales. These ones are not very old, so this container is going to remain. This pepper went to seed, so we are going to harvest seeds from these ones. You save seeds. And this is my asparagus. It started producing shoots, but not yet ready for eating. So I had planted some garlic here because I said as I wait for the asparagus to be ready, I'll still be using this container. But I hope to remove the asparagus and put it on the ground when it's established. And I can see it's already established, so I'm going to move it out of the container and just leave the garlic to grow. So I also have some more kales here. This is going to go down. It's been here for a while. That container with Swiss chard, it's looking bad. It's just going to go down. Here we have This is lemon verbena. It's a herb. Herbs will all stay unless those ones that are going to be trimmed. These are seedlings we are starting. You start and herbs, we propagate and our herbs. This is how we propagate our herbs so that we don't completely go out of them. So we have a few there, we will replant them in the next season. So these are the peppers, still have a fruit or two over here. And then spring onions, they just go down. This one has already gone down, so it's ready for planting. Just pile in manure there in new soil and plant. Here we have some very nice tomatoes. We are going to wait for them to produce. They are planted with marigolds to prevent them from getting nematodes. So this tomato crop is going to continue. And inside here we have rosemary. Rosemary is a herb. If you haven't seen my herbs, the collection of herbs that I grow, I'll link the video so that you can see them. This is spinach, already almost dead. This is mustard greens. They also go down. More tomatoes there. More kales. I think the whole of this batch is going to remain because they are still healthy and producing. So they are not going to go down. This will go down. This is spinach. It's a new one. It's not very old, so this is going to remain. Then here we have, here we had beans, they went. This is rollet, it's squash, it's a squash. So I'm waiting for this stalk to dry so that I can be sure that it's ready for eating. So I'm not going to bring it down until this place is dry, but the plant is practically dead. Yeah, so next here we have pepino melons. These ones have been doing so well. The last time here we had only one fruit. Now we have lots of fruits. More and more fruits. I saw also more fruits down here. It's really producing. As much as I have white flies in my garden, still producing. This bed here is just resting. So we just uproot everything, pile manure, and grow more food. My orange fruits, finally, we have some oranges. I hope they survive. They are so tiny. We hope they are going to survive. And these are volunteer tomatoes. These ones just grew by themselves, but they have tomatoes. So I'm going to let them be and harvest them when they are ready. This is also a cherry. It's a cherry tomato. And it's a tears fruit. So I hope it goes to a complete growth. Then here we have lettuce. Volunteer lettuce doing so well. Yeah, so this one will stay for a bit, but it's also going to go. Then we have a moringa. We have a moringa tree here. I don't know how big this is going to grow, but I'll see. Then we also have aloe vera. It's also a herb. This one I mostly use it for my chicken. This is spring onion. Looks really old. Yeah, it's still edible, but going to go down because I want to renew the whole garden. Here we have fennel. It's a big plant, it has some bulbs, and just trimmed it and then it grew new leaves. But I'm going to bring the whole thing down and plant a new plant. This was kunde. It's gone to seed. We will have some seeds to plant again. I really don't grow lots of kunde. I prefer bean leaves to kunde. All my skumas here, all dead. And my orange tree over there. Yeah, so all this is going down. Then here we have my colored Swiss chard. Also, this one is going to go down also. Yeah. We haven't been able to find new seeds, so we will not be growing colored Swiss chard in our next season. Spinach, peppers, they have some fruits. So I'll wait for these fruits to be mature, then I can bring down these plants. Yeah, these are peppers. Then this is pomegranate tree. I don't know how long it takes. I don't know how long it takes to produce fruit, but I'm going to wait for it as long as it grows. And that's, I don't know whether it's cayenne pepper, these tiny peppers, very hot, or it's too tiny. I don't know what they're called, these ones. But it's been there. I think it dies and grows again, dies and grows again. But when they are ripe, they are red. I'm not a big fan of peppers. I don't know what most of them are called. So this one is resting. It's going just to bring down everything. Mustard greens, they are dying. And again, I tried to start sweet potato. I have a big slug over there, but this is purple vein sweet potatoes. I got this vein from my mom, and I'm trying to see if it can do well over here. Then we have a mango tree, more spinach, and my mints. My mints are looking bad. They are not looking good. So I'm going to trim all of them and add more soil, more clean soil and more manure so that they can bring new growth. Then over here, I have a chamomile. I have a chamomile plant. It's doing so well, but it got a volunteer. This was turmeric. We add turmeric in this pot, then we uprooted, and I think something remained. It's volunteered itself and grew here. I'm not going to remove it. I'll see what happens. This is an indoor plant. Used to be inside the house, and then it started looking bad. So I brought it out for some time, and I can see it has new shoots. So when it's a bit fuller, I'll still take it back to the house. My mango is still flowering, no fruits, just flowers. But I'm hoping to have some fruit. Then here I have another pot of oregano over there. Here, these containers here, I'll add spinach, practically almost dying. And then there's this pepper. This pepper is doing so well. It's an orange demon. Yeah, it's an orange demon chili. See how long they have. I know when they are ripe, they are orange in color. So this one, I'm going to hold on to it and see how it goes. More pepper here, it's flowering. Yeah, I hope that does well. The whole of that bed, everything is dead apart from this kumawiki. I'm going to bring down everything. I've already put the manure there, so just prepare it and plant again. Here I have herbs. This is gold thyme, and this is fennel. This is lemongrass and chives. They're in the same pot, but they are coexisting well. This is ordinary thyme. This is another type of chive. It's a flat leaf chive. Then we have these two containers with parsley. And there we add spinach, strawberries, and marigolds over there. And finally, we have this mbaazi. This mbaazi has never disappointed. It's ever producing, whether it's dry, it's hot or cold. There's always some fruit here in this plant. But I want to cut it down and maybe plant a new one because it's quite tall. So I'm going to just chop it and plant a new plant. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Blessings.